Let's get your opening remarks. Tell us about maybe how the preparations have gone thus far. We probably still have maybe a few more training sessions, but also your thoughts on the opposition, that being Orlando Pirates.
Okay, getting to everyone. I think so far we left with 2 days preparation are going very well. I think we're gonna just have a one session today, and then the last one tomorrow, and when we arrive in Joburg. But preparation so far going very well. We are ready for the games, and then we know that the Pirate is on form now. The good thing about us, we are coming here, and then to play against the team that is on form, that then is doing very well. I think as I was checking the previous record of Pirate, I think they went almost more than 8 games without conceding a goal. I think they only conceding the goal yesterday. I think they defend very well, and Pirate we know that it's a team that play transition football. Whenever you are playing against Pirate, you need to prepare proper. But we are ready for the game. We are coming here to give a fight. We are coming here, and then we know that Nedbank, it's a knockout. We're not just coming here to win the game, but we prepare and then we are ready. And now the boys are very ready.
Thank you so much, Coach. Let's go to Sebe. Then second will be Benjamin. The people at the back there in the control room. Can we just people in the control room to me? Thank you.
Coach, Casric from Sokanaduma. Most teams in the league this season found it very difficult to come out of the Orlando Arena as it is now known alive. How do you think? Well, how do you plan to change that? To make sure that you get the results, proceed to the next round, and how difficult do you think it will be to play them after a disappointing result like the one they got last night?
Can go on, Coach.
Okay. First of all, I know that it's difficult to play Orlando Pirates at Orlando Stadium, because if you can look at the results, I think they don't lose the games when they play at Orlando Stadium, and secondly, I think the supporters, I think they come in numbers, and then I think the coach, I think it never even so far to lose the game there, but on the day, the football doesn't have a therefore. If you can go there and just stick to our game plan and to not have any fear, I think anything can happen. And then the other thing that as per our plan, we need not to concede too early, and then we can't just go there and play an open game, but we will try to stick to our game plan, because if you can check our last 7 games that we play, we had the 5 clean sheets. We're also a team that is not conceding much, and our result this year, we got a better results away than at home, and we are a team that actually score a lot, but we defend very well. We play 7 games. We only conceded 3 goals against 7 games. And if you look at Pirate, I think they play 9 games, but they only conceded, I think, yesterday after approximately 7 to 8 games. If you can defend very well, if you can contain a pressure for 30 minutes, I think a result can go anywhere. But after yesterday games, because I know that Pirate wanted a draw, the way the game was too tactical, I was at the stadium. I think they will try by all means to come at us. We need to make sure that we stick to our game plan, and our players do not have fear when we get there, because we're going to play against I think the full capacity.
Benjamin, I wanted you.
Coach Benjamin Renda, Eswatini Daily News. Coach, in the league, you started very well, mainly the first round, but when we came to 2026, it's like the wheels are falling off. How do you balance the two to say you have been going to playoffs, but things have not been working, but how do you plan now to say, should we go all the way in the Nedbank, or should we concentrate on gaining promotion to the PSL?
I think if ever everyone can hear me, ngitaphendula ngeSwati. As no chooser the game, football you take one game at a time. If now you are the coach that you're gonna choose what you want, what if you don't even win the league? You understand? Our reporter njani ku management uthi wena awufuni le ufuna le ngoba most of the coaches they got this tendency of I want to also only win focus on the league, and then you don't make it in the league because the result now ngabheka manje our last 5 games we are playing clean sheet but we are not scoring at home and we are scoring away. Just to remind somebody to not make an example, at Durban City they win the league last year, but they went as far as quarterfinals, and they were wanted just to go to semi-finals. And then you understand, in football you don't choose my game, you take one game as it is. If on the day we give it all, I think any results that may come on that, but Singapore then the main focus here to sell again.
I'm sure they are happy. It's what you get a bonus. Temba Shabalala.
Temba Shabalala, Joseph, I'm sports coach. Mine is a two-sided question. You are the coach of the club. Just I asked the same question actually to the TS Karate coach. What is your conversation like with the chairman of the club when it comes to this cup? What does the chairman say to the coach? And how does the coach talk to the players, knowing that when they go to Orlando, they are likely to find their age mates there who they want to join, probably, selling themselves to bigger club at a bigger stage like that, where the chairman coach and where the coach head and just let us know what you feel like.
Okay, now I'm here with the head of the coach. I'm not the chairman. Now we are talking to the coach, and then I think what we tell our players, I think this it's a right platform for them, and then to sell themselves. We never, you see, we don't have a TV coverage. Number one, our games only depends on the Tuesday show. But we don't have a coverage like any other. But we told the players that this is a right platform for them to sell themselves, to market themselves. And let me tell you, and whenever in the team talk this week, the players, they don't even need me. They say they can do it without me because of each and everyone is going to give it all on the day. And then what motivates us most, whenever we are playing a friendly against the Bedway teams, the players, and then they do extra ordinary. They don't even need the motivation from us. The chairman, he has given us a mandate. He said he want to go through to the quarterfinal. I'm in trouble. I think my job might be on the line.
Good one. Thank you. Mandla.
Coach Mandla Dladla from Idladla Media. Coach, ngicela kubuza ukuthi wena le cup tawendelani wena, especially umqeqeshi and mhlawumbe nebadlali coach ukuthi tawubendelani neprovince yaseMpumalanga ukuthi tawendani coach ukuthi Casric Stars win i-Nedbank Cup?
I think the branding akhula kakhulu. We can even able nokuthi we can have sponsors because now ngabheka it-sponsor at big kakhulu kumtsipe the focus kakhulu ku Bedway teams. Branding akhula singakwazi ukuthi sithole i-sponsor, even ne-support base yethu ngakhula kakhulu, but asifuna ukuya lapha eOrlando under unnecessary pressure. We are going there to play a game kutaba umdlalo lomuhle khona. Siyade ukuthi Pirates amagoli yawashaya kakhulu, we understand, but isitokwenza kahle ukuthi sinikete konke okumnanzi. Yazi kumnanzi ukudlala ibhola ube underdog. You don't have you say pressure lenkulu. but sitawutry mntana enkosi ne-province ngicabanga ukuthi ngajabula masinganiketa umdlalo lomuhle ngoba nawungabona eMpumalanga we got only one team ku-Betway, and then if ever now singadlala kahle singa-attracta labantu labaningi kakhulu ngoba sine-support leningi lekhaya futhi iyeta le support utayibona nje noma intaba indlodlana mali iyeta bayakhuba kakhulu abantu basekhaya.
Thank you, Coach. We are now wrapping up. I'm not sure if there are any takers for the last two. Okay, let's get the mic back to the same row. Oh, I think that one will be quicker. So let's get it to Bongani.
Good afternoon, Coach. Bongani Team Korea. Coach, on your team you have young player of the season, Uteboho, who's playing left back. You spoke of telling the players that they should market themselves. Aren't you worried that him being on TV against Pirates, you might lose him? Uteboho.
No, the purpose of developing a player, it's for him to be known and to be seen and at least to can go. I remember in football, you cannot stand on the way of the player. Look at like Mujela is from Casric, Musadi is from Casric, Sesana is from Casric. I can count few, and then Dodo from Skokone is from Casric. We got lot number of young players that we have in the team. That on the day that we want them to see them going to the big teams or even abroad. I'll be happy if after this game most of our players can get an offer. As we speak now, there are a lot of teams that they are approaching us. But there's one thing: if we are not making to Betway this season, I can be happy if all the players can go. Because the purpose of having this team and developing these kids is to give them a platform for them to be seen and for them to grow. And one the boy is 18 years. The last year he was 17 years when he was the young player of the year. And this year is almost he play all our. I think he played almost 18 games of and it's a future star. We got quite a number of young boys in the team, and then but I think after Saturday, now they'll get more exposure and then to be known. But come Saturday, we're not just gonna go to Orlando and not compete. We are coming here to compete.
I was going to say, Coach, the first part of your answer, I think that was the chairman speaking. That was definitely not the coach. I don't know if we've got any other hand. We still have a bit of time. Happy to close it here. On that note, going once, twice, and go. Coach, all the best. And